Thank you for watching 42 Days and 42 Years. My name's Tate. I'm sharing my life with you. Age 3 was not a very good year. I believe I was 3, not 4, and I ended up almost deaf. My father used to go like this to my ears all the time, and he'd do it really, really hard. I guess I don't need to hold that light into my forehead. I just thought it would be pretty cool. But anyways, okay guys, so yeah, my father would go like this all the time to my ears, and he'd smack them really, really hard. And he also beat us with his belt. His belt was his best friend. And so my father, he was also a sex offender. He raped us. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember being 3 being raped. I'm just assuming because as you'll hear a story in the next 2 episodes of what he did to someone else, is I'm pretty sure he did rape us. I do know for a fact he beat us with his belt all the time, and I do know my father couldn't stand being around me. Never could, never did. And he even told me this when I was a lot older. He says, I couldn't stand you as a kid. You just were crazy and whatever else. And my father, he was technically crazy. My father was a LSD guy. He loved acid. He loved all drugs. He did drugs a lot. And he'd come home all messed up and just beat the crap out of us, and a lot of bad things. Anyways, other things that happened of age 3 is, so basically from him doing this, I almost became deaf. I was in the hospital, and I was also put inside of the newspaper of the Toronto Star. I was supposed to be deaf for the rest of my life. I wasn't supposed to hear anymore. And somehow again, a miracle happened and my ears stayed and I was able to hear again. So I have tubes inside my ears. That's how I hear. It's tubes. I don't have normal ears like you people. Well, I guess I do, but you can't tell, but I'm all tubes inside. And I think that bothers me a lot this day. My tubes get dirty or something, my hearing. You ever get those where the air is inside your ears and you can't get it out? Well, I get that a lot. I don't see doctors now, so there's not much I can do on health for any kind of care by doctors. I don't trust doctors anymore, and you'll learn as you listen to my stories each day. So yeah, but yeah, I got my hearing back. I also went into foster care several times with temp families, and I ended up with one family where for the first time in my life I got to see what boobs were. Yeah, boobs. So my foster parents would force me to be in the bathroom with her, my foster mother, whatever you want to call her, or my temp mother for the short term, and she would be naked laying in a tub without bubbles, so you could pretty much see everything on her. And I would be like, and she had big ones, and I'd be like, what are those? What are those? And she's like, boobs. And I'm like, well, why don't I got any? And she's like, well, because you're a boy and I'm a female, so you don't get them. And I said, oh. And then her foster kids that she had, I believe she had a daughter. I think that was her own daughter, and she was a very nice lady. But her 2 boys, well, one of them wasn't as bad. He's a little taller. I believe he had blonde hair. He was an okay guy, but he was still a little sick himself, because he was still there when they would sit there, the 2 brothers, and watch porn together. They were about 16, maybe 18, not sure, but we'd be down in a room, they'd shut the door, and they would be watching porn, and they babysat a girl that was in school that was 5 years old, 4 or 5, and she'd come over and they'd make us get naked and jump on a bed playing with each other while they jerked off to us, and as they were watching porn too. So they would watch us and watch porn channel and jerk off to us, and I don't know if they did anything else, but they got us playing doctor with each other, jumping on a mattress, playing with each other's parts. And so that's pretty much what I could remember of age 3. Yeah, so I was in the newspaper too, the Toronto Star, and for a guy that was never supposed to hear again, and a little boy, I should say, and I got my hearing back. And so that's age 3, people. And tomorrow now I'll tell you more about my next year, and do it for another 39 more days. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching this. Please share this with as many people as you can. Don't give up on these episodes if I'm not doing so good at these first few ones. I'm gonna get much more emotional as I get in higher age, yeah, so, but it would really be nice for people to hear the story. People often ask me why I'm on a street and why I can't work, or why I have 3 dogs, and you know, everybody's so curious of why about everyone else and not for themselves. So I'll share why I am, and go from there. Maybe I'll get some help, maybe I'll be able to help somebody else, I don't know, but my dreams are, I want to help people, I want to help animals. I'd rather work with animals than people any day of my life. You know, be an animal rescue, or protect the animals out there that are becoming extinct, and where people like to go in and take their horns or whatever else and protect them animals. I don't get feared of being shot by those people, and you know, to save an animal's life, I would. It's the kind of guy that I am. I love my animals. I have 3 dogs and can't live without them. And eventually I'll share my family with you and my home, which I'm in my home right now. Some of you may be able to tell it's about. Many of you also might know already that it's about. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.